What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. We have made it to the playoffs. I'm super pumped about this. Hopefully you are too. And we've got 6 matchups this weekend, so we're going to jump into it. First off, we have New York Red Bulls versus Fc Cincinnati. Currently, the Red Bulls are 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5. Fc Cincinnati are unbeaten in their last 6 away games. This is going to be a good one. I'm so pumped for this. I can't believe that the playoffs are here, but with the way that these teams are both playing, I think FC Cincinnati is definitely the better team right now. Red Bull are at home. Usually at home means it's in your favor, but we all know that the Red Bull have been terrible at home this year. They did finish off the season strong with a win over Charlotte, but also FC Cincinnati went into DC and dominated. But the last time these two teams played, it was back in August, on August 20th, and it was a 1-1 draw at Red Bull Arena. So I'm going to have to say our first upset already. I think that FC Cincinnati are going to win this game. I think it's going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a low-scoring one, and I think it's going to be 2-1 FC Cincinnati moving on in the playoffs. Next up, our second matchup is LA Galaxy versus Nashville Sc. Currently, LA Galaxy are 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5, and Nashville SC struggling a little bit with 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in their last 5. LA Galaxy are currently unbeaten in the last 7 home matches, but then Nashville is unbeaten in the last 5 away matches. I really want Nashville to win this game. I do not like LA Galaxy. I really hope that Nashville win this game. And the last time that these two teams played was back in September, and it was a 1-1 draw. It was at Geodis Park, and before that was April 23rd, and it was in LA, and LA won that game. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm 100% wrong on this game, but I think that LA will get it done at home. They are in better form than Nashville. Like I said, I hope I'm wrong because I want Nashville to move on. But I think LA get this done with a low-scoring game. I think that they win this game 1-0 there at Dignity Health Sports Park. So we stay there in the West, and we have Austin FC versus Real Salt Lake. Currently, Austin FC are 1 win, 2 draws, and 2 losses in their last 5, whereas Real Salt Lake are 1 win, 1 draw, and 3 losses in their last 5. Austin and Real Salt Lake have not drawn any of their last 4 matches, and then Real Salt Lake have not kept a clean sheet in the last 5 matches. The last time that these two teams played, they did play there in Austin, and Austin won that game 3-0, and that was back in September, though. Before that was May, and they played at Real Salt Lake, and Real Salt Lake won that game 2-1. I think that Austin will win this game. I know that they're not in the greatest form, but neither is Real Salt Lake. But yeah, I think Austin wins this game pretty easily. I don't think it'll be a 3-0 win, but I'll say that it'll be a 3-1 win for Austin there at home. So we move back to the East. We have Montreal versus Orlando City. Currently, Montreal are 4 wins and a draw in the last 5, whereas Orlando City are 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5. Montreal have not lost a game in 6 matches, and then also these two teams have not drawn any of their last 3 matches against each other. The last time that these two teams played, they did play in Montreal, and Montreal killed Orlando 4-1. They're back in May, though. It's going to happen again. I think Montreal wins this game pretty easily. I don't think it'll be a 4-1 victory, but I think that they do get the clean sheet on Orlando, and I think that this game ends up being a 2-0 win for Montreal to move on. So on this next matchup, there's a lot of controversy with NYCFC and Inter Miami, with NYCFC changing the venue and delaying hotels and travel for Inter Miami, which kind of sucks, and it's kind of ridiculous. Neville came out and said that, the World Cup is going to be here in 4 years, and we're switching up a venue like it's a preseason game. We need to get it together, and I agree with him. I think that they do. So It's very crappy. It's not going to be at Red Bull Arena. I can't remember. I think it's at Citibank and the Bronx, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on it. But anyway, NYCFC currently are 4 wins and a loss in the last 5, and Inter Miami are 4 wins and a loss in the last 5. NYCFC, though, are currently on a 4-game winning streak, where Inter Miami have lost their last matchup. NYCFC are unbeaten in the last 4 home games, and then these two teams have not drawn each other in the last 6 matches against one another. The last time that these two teams played was in Inter Miami back in August, and Inter Miami actually won that game 3-2, but before that, in July, they played in New York, and it was a 2-0 win for NYCFC. With the form that NYCFC are currently in, yes, they have turned it around, finally figured out themselves without Castellanos, which I wish that he kind of was still here for them, but at the same time, good for him. He's doing very good over in Spain. So it's crazy to see how good they are doing, especially in these last 4 games. And I actually do believe that they win this game over Inter Miami. At first, whenever I was looking at this game, I really thought that Inter Miami would win. I kept thinking, yeah, they'll win. But I don't think they will here. I think that this will end up in a 2-1 victory for NYCFC. So for the last matchup of the first round of the MLS playoffs, we have FC Dallas versus Minnesota United. Minnesota United have a lot of people injured right now, which kind of sucks for them. Currently, FC Dallas are 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in the last 5, and Minnesota United are 1 win, a draw, and 3 losses in their last 5. FC Dallas, though, are unbeaten in the last 7 home matches, which is fantastic. The last time that these two teams played was back in September in Minnesota, but FC Dallas won that matchup 3-0, and the time before that they were at Toyota Park, and Minnesota won that game 2-1, but that was all the way back in May. I think that how strong FC Dallas has been at home. I think I was talking to one of the subscribers, and that FC Dallas is kind of boring to watch, but I'm glad that they're winning games, and I'm glad that they made the playoffs. And I have to stick with them. I think that they win this game at home at Toyota Stadium, and I want to say it'll be a 3-2 victory for FC Dallas. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please tell me in the comments below who you think will move on to the next round of the playoffs. Please subscribe if you like the content. We're pushing to that 300 subscriber mark. We're getting there. We're about 30 away. So let's try to get there before the end of the playoffs here. But thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.